What's happening, T Subs and T Squad? So check this out, girl. I just had about 3 edibles. I done had some shots. I don't even think I even did the intro. So if I didn't do the intro, girl, my bad. But that ain't the only damn change. I'm not doing them stinking ass salt waves tonight. They told my nerves up enough. I just don't have the fortitude to deal. So tomorrow, the Let's Gag for Kandi is going to be at 11 o'clock. And I will do the review for the salt waves beforehand. And I'm not going to worry about a Let's Gag with them. Okay, so tomorrow at 11 o'clock, scratch off them stinking ass salt waves, girl. Kandi and the gang done took their spot for the 11 o'clock spot for the Let's Gags. I just wanted to make that clear. Because they told my nerve up. They told my nerve up. And I'm just I don't have the energy or the fortitude to deal. So Kandi and the gang, girl, this is season 1, episode 2. Family recipe for disaster, honey. So Patrick, we meet Patrick, fine ass. We meet Patrick, fine ass. Hey, Patrick. And we also see Melvin again. Patrick and Melvin are not only cousins, but they're roommates. Patrick run the parking lot, and Melvin run the kitchen. Shout out. So Patrick got a girlfriend named Safari. I mean, Patrick, I'm going to tell you the same thing that I'm finna tell Philip. At the end of the day, nigga, you single to all of us. We don't give a flying fuck about Safari. We don't care no more about Safari than we care about Felipe. And we gonna get to that gag when we get there. Moving on. So Dom, Unique, and and Brandon had a date night. First and foremost, Dom, Unique, that dress was everything, bitch. I was down for the dress. That dress gave me everything I needed and then some. If I ever saw a freakum dress, that was it. She was everything. She stuck to your body the way it needed to. It felt the way it needed to. I was down for it, Dominique. I was down for it. And for what it was worth, Brandon was a fine ass chocolate cadaver too. Yes, God, honey. I love a chocolate ass nigga in the suit. One thing about it. So Dom Unique opens up about her dreams of wanting to dance with Beyonce. Well, girl, you better hurry up soon because a lot of people talk about she needs to set her old tired ass down. Now that don't come from me. So the Beehive don't come from me. I mean, granted, I do feel like she'd sit down somewhere, but you know, if you want that to be your dream, you need to hurry up and do it, girl. All right, now I don't know when the next tour is, and I want that for you, Dom Unique. So, yeah, going ahead and make that happen, sis. I'm down for it. So, Dom Unique doesn't allow Brandon to kiss her on the first date. Yes, God, not on the first night. I should make a move. I won't. Okay, absolutely. I'm on your side with that, Dom Unique. I feel like Brandon is used to get into G-Raws on the first night, and I'm glad that you pulled the Monica because you could have made a move, but you didn't. I was down for it. Moving on. So Chandrika, Dom Unique, and Torin hang out. So Torin, did you say you didn't get paid for setting up the event? I wasn't sure if you said that or not, but that's what it sounded like you said. And if that's the case, Torn, bitch, you tried it. Because it's no way in hell that I would have sat out there and did all of that, rented the U-Haul and all of the rest of that foolishness and ain't got paid for it. If that's what you said. Now, if that ain't what you said, then I take it all back. Get it together, Kandi. Because I see you be watching people reviews. If I got that wrong, please go on ahead and tell me I got that wrong. I'd rather hear from the horse's mouth. Don't be scared to talk to me, Kandi girl. If I got it wrong, say that. Moving on. Dom Unique doesn't want to tell them about her date with Brandon. And I'm not mad at that. I don't feel like just because you're friends with people that somehow means that you have to divulge all type of information that you don't want to divulge. If you don't want to let that be known, I'm on your side with that, Dominique. Hell, ain't none of that damn business. Moving on. So Melvin goes to see Aunt Bertha, who is his grandmother. I like Aunt Bertha. And I like Melvin too, his little cute self, shaped like a little marshmallow. I like I like Melvin. Melvin seemed like a real cool person. And I love the way he loves on his grandmama. That's real attractive, may I add. So Kandi calls and she wants to bring her cousin, Kim, I believe it is, Mama Joyce and Aunt Nora together because she wants to bring Kim back to work. But apparently, Mama Joyce, according to Kim, Mama Joyce cussed her out. According to Mama Joyce, she didn't cuss her out. She cussed at her. And I don't know what Auntie Nora got to do with it because to let Kim tell her, Auntie Nora ass won't even there. So I'm leaving you out of this, Auntie Nora, because you got beef by association, which means it ain't that deep. Okay, you got beef by association, Aunt Nora. Like you sit up there about to make your gout flare up over some information, over a situation that you have absolutely not a goddamn thing to do with because you won't dare. Now I like you, Auntie Nora. I really do. I like all the aunties over there. But I'm just saying, Auntie, you was giving way too much. We gonna get there, but it was funny as hell. But you was giving a little bit too much, and I ain't want you to go through that because I'm a nurse, and I ain't want to see you stroke out over something that had nothing to do with you. Moving on. So Brian comes back for his first date. You know, Brian, I like you, sir, but the little 1980s I'm a maniac hair band thing that you got going on, baby. Maybe that's your signature of hell. Maybe it's the LA thing. Didn't you say you was from LA? Maybe that's the LA thing. But I mean, we not on Santa Monica Pier. I have to, I'm just but we're gonna move on. Okay, I ain't gonna give you too much because I like it. Philip telling Brandon his tax, and of course, Philip is a pompous asshole, but I just love it on him. Like, Philip is just so damn fine. Like, listen, you know the type of employee I would be. See, Philip would get that way to me, and you know what I would tell Philip? I would say, Philip, if you want to fuck me, just say that. Like, if you want to take me to the bathroom and just demolish my insides and rearrange them to your liking, just say that. We could get it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me though. That's just me though. Hold on, let me fix this green screen. Again, I know y'all don't care, but I do. It is really like aggravating me at this point. Like it really is, y'all. It's aggravating me. That's the reason why I had it down because it clashes with the gold that's in my shirt a little bit. But so I'm just sorry about that, y'all. It'll be all right. Moving on. So Brian talks about his issues with drinking. I appreciate your openness for being honest about that, Brian, because I know that takes a lot for somebody to do. Because we knew you as the bartender, so I was shocked that you were serving instead of being behind the bar. But it makes sense why you're not behind the bar. Now it all makes sense. So I'm glad that you opened up about that. Brian and the whole your mule. Brian. See, when I come to the OLG and you tell me that I know what the hell you're trying to say. Nah, I'm not going to shut the fuck up. You going to hear what the hell I got to say, nigga. Moving on. So Sandrika wants to invite the cast out, the staff out for some drinks. And I'm not mad at that. I don't find nothing wrong with your staff having that type of bond because at least you know you have a staff that get along with each other. You ain't got to deal with a whole bunch of riffraff and yang and yah all over on the floor. And Philip hears about it, and of course, Philip look. I could tell by Felipe in that juicy boondy he got who the top and who the bottom. So I'm not gonna say you got to stick up your ass, but I don't know. I don't know what's up there, but you need to get it out. But either way, hey, daddy. Listen, Philip, I don't care what you do or what you say. I'm going to get you together when I need to get you together, but Lord have mercy, Philip. That man is fine. Like, it's just a damn shame when a nigga could just do whatever. And but he fine. I mean, So speaking of Philip, I mean, he got a boyfriend named Felipe. I mean, he cute, I guess. I mean, he alright for a foreigner. Anyway, moving on. So let's like I said. Let me stop because I don't want to make Philip upset with me because I really like Philip. Philip, I was really just playing about your little boyfriend Felipe, honey. I was really just joking about your little piece. But much like I said on Twitter, Philip, we don't give a flying fuck about Felipe. All right, if he put you up to that because he knew we wanted you, just say that. But we don't give a fuck. Do you? As many husbands as I done hunched on, do you really think I give a damn about you having Felipe? Not at all. My point to you is, Philip, to us, you single. Felipe. Hey, Felipe. Moving on. So, the staff goes out for drinks, and Brian talks about how Torrin got a big dick. I mean, listen. I would believe that, and I said I believe that on Twitter, but then once I went back to think about them tight-ass nut huggers that he called knickerbockers, and the last scene of the episode when he was dressed up for Resurrection Sunday, but you know what? I believe every word of it. Moving on. And you know, Torrin, if you really want to prove me wrong, my DMs are always open and I don't run my mouth. You better ask Scotty. Moving on. So Sandrika and Patrick had a situationship and now she's engaged. Fine. We had to know that for the sake of the show. Because any other time, I really wouldn't have cared. And Shandrika, I could totally tell that, yeah, it was nothing more than a situationship. With your attitude, it would take a nigga like June to deal with you. No shade. And June is cute too. Moving on. What they call him for short? What's his name? Junebug, but you call him June for short. Moving on, girl. So they talk about Philip being the manager. Listen, Philip is a pompous asshole, but he's so goddamn fine. I don't care. Like I said, I would be the employee. My response will always be, if you want to fuck me, nigga, just say that. I don't run my mouth. Your dude will never know. We could just tell me. It ain't nothing but sexual energy. I feel it. And I know you feel it. And we could just feel it together. Like, we do what we want around here any damn way. So, I mean, you know, moving on. So they talk about how the business is and how Family Dollar employees are getting paid more than them. And then Patrick feels away. Listen to me good, Patrick. You walk in a dangerous line. Yeah, that's your family, but you're also staff. You understand? Let them people give their grievances, okay? Because the gag is, I believe every single solitary word of what they say. Do we have to go back to Real Housewives of Atlanta? And do we have to go back to Johnny being underpaid? Now, it's no shade, and I hate to keep bringing it up because I love my Kandi. I don't want Kandi to think that I don't see it for her. I love my Kandi. I love Kandi. I love Ty. Y'all know I love Don Juan. That's daddy. You know, but it's just like... Where there's smoke, there's fire, and these people ain't lying on her. All right, I appreciate them for coming up here and being honest and being real. It does make sense because we're gonna move on. I don't want to say too much. So Kandi and the intervention, girl. Listen, I don't know how this thing went from 0 to 100, and Kandi, it's no shade to your cousin Winnie, but I don't see what the flying hell her being there really did. I mean, it was almost a fight. It was almost an AARP sanctioned fight down to that damn house. Listen, at the end of the day, Kim, if you really was trying to start a mutiny around there, Mama Joyce had every right to feel away. She did, and so did Kandi. If you want to walk out, you walk out. But don't sit up and try to carry other folks out there with you. That is real messy. That is real tired, and you did not have to do that. If you wanted to leave, you just should have left. Mama Joyce, I don't believe you. Okay, I don't believe that you cussed at her. I believe that you. I believe her story. I do believe that you cussed her out. I do believe that you cussed her out. Kim, do not bring your ass back on TV talk about something that you got proof and you got text, but your ass can't pull it up. Now, you already knew what you was coming there for, so I was expecting you to already have your ducks in a row. All right? And Auntie Nora, I love you down, baby, but you have nothing to do with this situation. You done sat there and got your blood pressure all riled up for nothing over a situation that's dealing with Aunt Joyce and Kim. It has nothing to do with you. It don't, Auntie. I appreciate you having your sister back, but girl, you raising your blood sugar up over somebody else's beef. Relax. Relax. At the end of the day, ain't that your niece? And you sitting up there trying to charge at her, trying to rile up at her, like, stop that, Auntie. Stop that. You don't want people to think that consider y'all a gang. Well, then stop acting like that. All right, because Aunt Joyce did it. Mama Joyce did it first when she got up, and well, not got up, when she started getting real loud and belligerent and all that. And then you tell, I mean, I'm just saying, it's a pattern here. It's a pattern. We can't ignore that. It's a pattern. Oh, Hammer, Jesus. Ain't Nora get up talk about something. She gonna flip her over like she did before. Ain't see Nora, baby. Please sit down. All right, please sit down. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Kim don't want to go there with you. Kim didn't want to take a dare with you. Why did you want to take a dare with her? That's still your niece, ain't she? Come on now. Lord have mercy, Jesus. So the next day, Patrick was sitting down at the bar. I guess he was on break and Kandi comes around there and he gives him the rundown of what was talked about. That's what I'm talking about. Patrick, you walk in a fine line. You are still an employee at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Don't be messy like that. With the way that you and him are living, it's obvious that Kandi is probably paying y'all way more than what she's paying them people. So at the end of the day, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get this. I get it. Look, I totally get it. But still, like, come on, dude. Because them people ain't lied on you. I'm listen. You know what? Before I say something that I don't want to say, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Tonight's episode, I cackled. All right. That fight took me out. Patrick being messy took me out. The messy ass aunties fussing, arguing, fitting the fuss and the tussle with each other. Then kumbaya over chicken wings took me out. Philip is just so fine to look at. Patrick is right along behind them. I'm here for it, Kandi. I'm here for Kandi in the gang. I'm down for it. It looked like next episode finna get real messy when Safari and Chandrika come into contact, which I don't see how, because Chandrika is a whole engaged woman because she engaged to Junebug around there. Junebug, get your girl together. But that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Y'all jump down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. Like I said, the Let's Gag for this is going to be moved up to 11 o'clock. There will be no Let's Gag for the Salt Wax because they tore my nerves up. That review is going to come sometime tomorrow, but there will not be a Let's Gag for the Salt Wax. And do not expect a review from me from them hoes tonight. I love you guys. I love all you guys. And I will see y'all tomorrow again for the Let's Gag for this show at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock Central in the morning. All right, that.